sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game, you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this.
The Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters. And they'll be facing Sweet from...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Chicago...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. Nice stop, but that won't score. Punch, counter punch. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. Disaster averted.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back in.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn. Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? this fight still continuing.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The Cast Killer goes down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Perfect counter lands. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead... Did you see that? Oh, McCaskill might get knocked. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
This trainer has a pep talk now. On to the third. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your end?
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Nice counter shot. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. And it appears they weathered the storm. Whoa, wait a minute. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. A true puller right there. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
Get here and blow it now. So I need you to get...
Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Try to buy time. Hold that thought. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out.
caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Give me your ball.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Where was the defense? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You okay?
One round, two knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Back in the game.
And there's the bell for round 5. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That punch got her. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. She catches and counters. That jab doesn't find a home. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. And finally, McCaskill couldn't take anymore. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I went over the roof. Box.
What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Not hurt bad. It's only flash. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Jose Malia's the top full of ballers. Who would tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight. Alexander Usyk, the former Undisputed Cruiserweight Champion. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab scores. Beautiful counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, this is something you can never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside?
And Tarver crushes to the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
There's a counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. Beautiful counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Tarver in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of defense here at all. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Incredible work rate. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's
Get your mind on the job. Get back.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. He misses with that straight left. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Tarver's been rocked. Did you see that? Antonio. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
Don't want to lose this fight.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Tarver in some serious trouble. Take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Going to punch himself out, though. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round.
He's right.
On to the 5th we go. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They blocked the left there. Tarver in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Carrying away the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters.
And now you've got to get back into it.
This is the beginning of round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws. And Antonio Tarver goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Will you continue?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back in.
Whoa, Johnny! Tarver's been rocked. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. We're out.
So time to go celebrate after.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, and it's the Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight fights out of London, England.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I'm so giddy, so excited.
Right.
The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Counter shot. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
And that hook misses. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Well, wait a minute. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Big hook. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big trouble. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him.
On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Through the hook, didn't land. Nigel Benn has been rocked. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
you saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.